Hello, traders. Welcome to Trade Forex with Gabe. This is the weekly Forex Forecast. I will be doing my best to walk you through market setups and opportunities for April 15th through to April the 19th. Last week was heavy fireworks across the markets, but yet, as you all know, without risk, there is no opportunity to make money from this market. We had 3 interest rate decisions and the CPI data coming out from the United States. And all of that saw a huge wave of volatility across pairs, especially the USD pairs. And I'll be walking you through how those played out, those news played out, and what opportunities it presents. So let's start this week by looking at the economic calendar, the fundamentals, as the week begins. So on Monday, we'll see core retail sales data coming out from the US and the Empire State Manufacturing Index, as well as the retail sales month-in-month. And on Tuesday, we'll see industrial production year-in-year for Chinese yuan and GBP pounds. We will see the claimant count change. And this week, we'll have the CPI data to affect Canadian dollar. So month-in-month, median CPI year-in-year, and the trim CPI data year-in-year. We'll also see the Bank of England speak, also as well as the Bank of Canada, Governor Macklem, also will be speaking on Tuesday. And we'll see first data from New Zealand, where the CPI data quarter-in-quarter will be released. And on Wednesday, we'll see another CPI data year-in-year, and the Bank of England again speaking barely. And Thursday, employment change and unemployment rate affecting Australian dollar, and unemployment claims affecting United States dollar on Thursday. And on Friday, we'll see the retail sales data to affect GBP. Well, they are volatile news, but then we can plan our trades around this high impact news. But then we'll still have to work with the technical structures as I will be presenting to you. Now, looking at the currency strength meter from the events that played out last week, quite a lot happened. And also this week, a new dynamics have been added to the game, which is the regional war we see escalating in the Middle East, as confirmed now across the news that Iran has attacked Israel. So how the markets will react to that is something we'll have to wait till Monday to see how oil is going to react to that. We'll see how gold will react to that. We'll see over the weekend, we're already seeing how Bitcoin is reacting to that. We had Bitcoin crashing or losing over 20% within 4 hours. So a whole lot is going to be changing. Well, we'll see how all of that will play out. But looking at what we have, because all of this data froze when markets shut down on Friday, and the new dynamics was added as Iran began its attack on Israel. We'll see how that all plays out. There are going to be retaliatory attack from Israel, or what? What is it going to be? Well, we're here to make money, whatever is the situation. So April the 5th, 15th through to 19th, how did the data change? We see that the dollar from the CPI data jumped from a negative zone, negative 1.1, and now on positive 1.5. And it still holds a lot of potentials to even rally further. So the dollar is coming out as my best pair into this week, and I'll be walking you through all the pairs I'm hoping to trade into the week. Great Britain pound further losing strength. From last week, we had a score of negative 0.9. This week, previous 2 weeks ago, and last week it ended at negative 1.1, so it's 1.5, so it's declining in strength. Australian dollar moved from 1.0 to 1.6, still declining in strength. We see New Zealand dollar gaining some strength from minus 2.7 this week, 2.0. So I just put it on the neutral zone. It has a potential to move forward to the positive zone into the week. We also have Swiss franc moving from negative 3.3 to negative 2.6. So I'm also looking at that. Is it going to sustain this strength? We don't know. We'll see. And euro moving from negative 0.8 now negative 2.7. So it's among the negative belt that I would like to short against the dollar. Canadian dollar minus 2.8 the previous weeks, and last week it closed at minus 3.7. A lot of loss in that region. And then Japanese yen minus 4.7. Last week it's closing at minus 4.3. So my best pairs I would like to trade is the dollar against the weakest pairs. And then in the mix, I would like to show you the opportunities I see around NZD and Swiss franc. So what are the best plays for me into the new week? I'll look at USD card. Don't forget, these were some of the trades we also looked at 2 weeks ago. It was USD card came out as one of the pairs we traded. It moved in the right direction. USD Swiss franc also came out as one of the pairs I called 2 weeks ago. It's still coming out this week because they all haven't achieved their technical targets yet. So in the mix again, we're looking at AUD USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, and then USD JPY, also one of the trades from the previous week. So in the, I would like to also look at Swiss franc and NZD pairs, and after evaluating them, I saw some opportunities around hard Swiss franc and Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. So let's look at what the chart is saying. So we'll go to the chart, and starting off with the dollar index as always, you will see how much of an impact we had with CPI data. Look at that, making an over 207 pips rally on the dollar index, smashing past the upper boundary of this channel, meaning we still have huge potential for more rallies to the upside. So we're able to take out this key level of resistance, very, very key level of resistance. Let me give you the marker. That is 104.76. Let's put it at red because there's a huge potential that price is going to come back and make a retest on this level, okay, before we proceed even higher. So, because if you look closely, what we're seeing is that potentially we are headed, price is headed to take out the next high here. Let's use the horizontal lines to mark it. So price is headed to take out the last high here and then giving us more potential for new highs, okay? So dollar is stronger, and this is giving me a better position to trade it against all the pairs I'm going to be trading it against. So let's start with USD CAD. This was a trade from the previous week. I called for this trade that we should look for bullish rally, and of course we took out our target. Okay, the target for that week was we wanted to take out the last high, okay? And that happened, and we got a breakout from this channel, okay? So that was an additional target. That was an additional trade into last week. So we all know how to trade this. So all you wait for is the retracement to make a retest of the previous, now that is resistance, turning support, and then you fire on. So the technical target hasn't been achieved. So we probably could see price make some retracement. Who knows to what degree this retracement will be before we finally achieve our technical target. So the target is 1.3803 level. So USD card, I'm going in on it long, but please expect some retracement because if you enter here, you're not going to get a good risk to reward ratio. But if you're one of those that attended the weekly analysis I have, so you couldn't have missed this trade. So in case you are still holding this trade, expect it to go at least 30 more pips and we'll take our final take profit. So don't forget the bigger picture is still there. So this is the bigger picture. If we get further rally and price breaks away from this, then you all know where we're headed to. We're headed to the next high. And this is it, somewhere around here. So let's see how this plays out. We'll take it nice and slowly, no rush. Okay, no rush. We'll just scalp our profits through to those targets. Next is USD Swiss franc. So USD Swiss franc, I called for this trade again, and we got the needed breakouts, we made the retest, and we're on our way to take out our profit target 0.9176. Okay, so this trade is so valid. I really like this trade. So in case you didn't go in on it, we called for this as the week began. We should expect this breakout because what we're having was a descending triangle. So in a descending triangle, yes, often it's said in the textbooks, expect your breakout to be on the lower side. But experience have taught me, as long as it's a triangle, expect this breakout from anywhere. More so is that this channel is an uptrend. So I was expecting a breakout to the upside, and that was exactly what happened. So expecting further bullish rally, once we take out 0.9176, next level is 0.9233 level. Okay. And another pair we looked at the previous is USD JPY. Now, this trade was so fantastic because, believe me, price has been testing this key level of resistance for how many months now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th month. And before it broke out, it tested it for how many weeks? 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th week. At the 4th week, we had this aggressive breakout. And I told you, guys, there is a huge potential that this is the week we'll see that breakout because of the CPI data. And you all know how to trade triangles, right? So all you need to do, take the base of the triangle. Okay, once you're able to find the triangle, the breakout will always be 50% of the size of the triangle. I mean, it will always be at 75%. So once price crosses 50% the size of the triangle, expect your breakout. Now look at that, exactly where the profit target is. You see how consolidation, so professional traders know where the profit is, where to take profit. And that's why you see everyone taking profit at this level. And you see this consolidation. So triangles are fantastic. If you can spot them, you already know where your take profit will be. So I gave you this trade. But then into the week, as dollar is still looking for more bullish rallies. So I'm expecting more rallies up there, but I'll be staying away from Japanese yen for a while. I think last week I also said I was going to stay away from Japanese yen, but this was a fantastic trade in case you took it. Okay. Next is Euro USD. On Euro USD, we have a breakout, and I wouldn't want to just jump in on this trade because the breakout or the sell-off was massive, over 257 pips. So this is much too much. So I will expect some level of retracement, probably towards the 50 Fibonacci level before we start anticipating sell-off to the downside again. So the target is already given, 1.0536. If price makes it up there, this will give me a better risk to reward ratio. Set my stop loss up there and sell towards the next key level. Next key level is given around this zone, so that's where I'll be targeting. Okay, so that's Euro USD 1.0536, but please don't forget, expect some level of retracement. Expect some level of retracement. Next on the line, I think is Australian dollar, United States dollar, AUD, USD. So this is still fresh formation. So I like this trade a lot, and I'll be looking to go in on it. The problem is, are we going to have the conservative strategy play out? I mean, conservative breakout. Are we going to see the correction so that previous support now turns resistance before we now go in on this trade? So that is left for you to choose. So for me, I'll decide when market resumes, probably to wait or to just go in with half of the position and enter the rest when market retraces fully. We will see how that plays out. But please don't forget, anything can happen. Over this weekend, we saw how a new regional war may be unfolding before our eyes. We don't know how the market will react to this. So please be sure not to risk too much. Next on the USD pair is GBP USD, and this is another fantastic trade that is just unfolding. Really, it's unfolding right now. And I'm looking at also, I'm at the dilemma, should I wait for some level of retracement, which is what we call the conservative breakout. So price has broken out. Is it going to make a retracement before achieving the technical targets for this breakout? So we will wait and see. If you want to wait, why not? If you don't want to wait, then you can assume that this is going to be an aggressive breakout. At market open, we may have some huge gap on this market. So I don't know. Everyone can take their decisions. My job here is to give you my opinion as to what I believe, how the market is behaving, and how you can position yourself to take advantage of such movement. And the last pair we'll be looking at on USD. So, sorry, GBP target is given 1.22219. And the last pair on USD I will be looking at is NZD USD. This was a fantastic trade again from the previous week. We have been trading. Let me show you the bigger picture. So we traded the breakout of this channel within a channel. It achieved our profit target. Next thing we're saying is that we're having another channel. So this is more like it's a bullish flag. This type of channel setup is called a bullish flag. So we're gearing up for another sell-off. And let me give you the immediate one, is that we will see price drop to 0.5874. So this channel is valid. I see the breakout. It has already broken even the last low here. So are we going to see a conservative retracement breakout? Yes. Are we going to see this? Not sure. I don't know. So you take a decision to either go in on it now or wait. So, but this is where I am expecting price to rally to. So that is it for USD pairs. About six, seven pairs analyzed on USD opportunities. So you choose the best one for you. So let's go into the other pairs I'm looking at, and that's Swiss franc and NZD. So I'll be looking at CAD Swiss franc and AUD NZD. CAD Swiss franc. Let's look for it here. CAD Swiss franc. Okay, there you are. So CAD Swiss franc, Canadian dollar, weak, Swiss franc, a bit looking like it's going to gain some strength. So for this pair, I'm looking for sell-off, further sell-off, at least to the last low, which corresponds to the lower boundary of this channel. But you know, guys, I always say, don't go against the trend. So the trend here is saying that we are rallying up, okay, on this medium-term channel. But if you look at the bigger picture of this channel, what do you see? You see that we're in a downtrend. So this is supportive of the bigger picture of this trend, which is Canadian dollar against Swiss franc. So if we continue to see a sell-off and price goes beyond this technical targets for this week, let's see how many pips that may fetch us. About 50 pips, you see, not so bad. So if we get this 50 pips and price breaks away from this channel, this is giving us another opportunity to really milk these markets, because that suggests right now that we have now entered the major, we're back in the direction of the major trend. So for this kind of trade, you can even trade all the way down, which will give you a huge risk to reward ratio. 128 pips in your stop loss, and you're looking to make 234 pips selling off to the lower boundary of this channel, you see. So, but as I always say, I don't like being a position trader where I leave my trade run for 1 month, 2 months. I like taking it nice and slow. So right now, I would like to sell this to the technical target of 0.6587. And if we get further sell-off and we break this channel, then voila, I will be going into this next technical target, okay? Let's mark it green. Green means money for me. So the next key technical target is here. You see also is corresponding to this point. So that's it. And the last but not the least for the day is Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Let me recall. I saw some opportunities there. Let me see. Australian dollar. Yes, this is it. Oh, wow. Filled with a lot of analysis there. So for this trade, what I'm looking to do is the opportunity is presenting itself in many ways. Okay, in many ways. So I was running some analysis here. Sorry about the clumsiness of my chart. Um, so this analysis is based on, do we see that there's a breakout from this descending triangle, or are we potentially having a channel descending in this way? You see, so whichever happens, just be sure that you give a good allowance for your stop loss. Someone, probably we are seeing a breakout already. Probably this is the channel. We're already seeing the breakout. Or maybe we're still seeing the gradual formation in this direction. So whichever way, guys, you can choose for yourself. I believe you already understand how I run my analysis. So I'm just giving you my opinion. So probably you know the answer to this. You can go to the comment section and drop a comment. So I believe we already have a breakout. No, I believe we are potentially going to have rally before to retest the upper boundary before the sell-off begins. So I'll wait for your comments. Maybe this is where you're going to help Gabriel out. Who knows? You know, nobody knows it all. But patience always wins in this game. Don't chase a boss that have left the station. So that's the last word I'll leave with. Or everyone that is following me on this channel, I want to say thank you for your big support, subscribing, by the way, and for your comments and everything. So please, if this has helped you, don't forget to recommend it to a fellow trader. Let's all make money from this market, okay? Till next week, I wish you all the best of the week and a peaceful week ahead. Cheers. See you then. Bye-bye.